Stage number 1 is a loop stage coming back to Jambu with almost 400 kilometers, and the prediction, very fast.
The stage didn't go so good. We started very behind because our prologue didn't go good, so we were in a lot of traffic and with the trucks, so we had a lot of dust and couldn't see. We were stuck behind a truck for most of the stage, honestly. And then 60 kilometers to the end, the car had no power.
What is this? Stop engine.
And there was some big dunes, so it was really difficult.
Oh, come on. No. We did it.
Oh my god. Happy we're at the finish, well, of the first day. Now we just have to go back to the bivac. And hopefully tomorrow will be a better day.
Tough day today. Alia with her Can-Am have tasted the real feel of Rally Dakar already the first stage. Tatras, great result, but also with little trouble. Everybody's excited for stage 2, heading to Al Ula tomorrow. Let's go. Stage 2 is heading to Al Ula through beautiful landscape, and for the competitors there's almost 450 kilometers racing special. Let's go!
So far, the bad luck continues. Second stage didn't go so good. It was very rocky. So the first part, a lot of cars got punctured. We also ended up getting 2 punctures, but we continued.
At kilo 140, the engine stopped. We don't know what is it.
We weren't able to finish the stage, and I had to get pulled back to the bivac. If the car is good to go, then I think we'll be able to continue tomorrow. I'm confident in the team that they will manage to find the problem.
Typical Dakar. Tough to get here, but this is beauty. Stage number 2 was really difficult for everybody, and mechanics will have a lot of work till the morning. The Tatra make a very good performance. Jaroslav Walter made his very good result today. Martin Schultz is almost on the same level with a little difficulties at the end of the stage. But anyway, they are here, and tomorrow we continue stage number 3. Is heading to Heil. It's supposed to have 450 kilometers of racing special. As you can see, the weather conditions are not the best, so let's see how this is gonna end up.
Today's stage was not bad. The only problem we had was 1 puncture, but apart of that, it went pretty okay. Car was okay, but the weather was very, very bad. Wet and cold and muddy and puddles. So far since Dakar started, it was pretty brutal. Still only, what, 11 days to go, so I'm being positive.
Can you imagine in these conditions to make a service on the trucks and Can-Ams? Poor mechanics. Very tough stage, especially in these weather conditions. But on the other side, Jaroslav Walter made a very good result. Second place, very nice. For Can-Am, especially for Ali, was a really tough lesson learned on Dakar. We hope for better condition for tomorrow, and we will continue. The weather condition got much better today, sun is shining, so the stage 4 can begin. For competitors, there's supposed to be 425 kilometers around Heil City, and we expect a lot of sand.
It was a very good day. It was more sandy than the other day, so it's what I prefer. So it was really fast, and we started more in front, so with the other T3s. We were with Gutierrez. We finished together in the end, which was really cool. And no problems with the car, no puncture, nothing. So overall, it was a very good day.
It was fantastic today. Ali, she's flying on the sand, on the dune. Fantastic, fantastic day.
Today is the day!
After the start, it's a very nice side of Dakar. I will try to stay on this side because I prefer it.
The roller coaster of Dakar continues. Stage 4 was really tough, but Alia finally could prove her qualities and had a really good stage. On the other side, Top Trust were facing some difficulties. What is important, everybody here, all vehicles are getting ready for stage 5 tomorrow. Have a good night. Stage 5 just started. It's again a loop around Heil City with a lot of sand. All the drivers have left the bivouac, and now let's have a look what the mouse does when the cat is out.
Today we started the stage with problems with the power. It was difficult in the dunes where the sand was really soft. A lot of cars passed us because of that. And then after the refueling, our intercom stopped working. So we had to only use hand signals. And then 240, 130 to the end, I was on the fast pistes on sand. Too fast and hit one of the bumps and rolled. It was just very fast, a fast roll. but we finished the stage and we're now back in the bivouac.
Again, very tough stage. All the drivers look very tired, but important is that they reach the finish on the daylight and tomorrow we can continue. During the night, the temperature is supposed to drop down to 0 degrees, so this will be not very comfortable, and tomorrow we continue with the longest stage from the whole Dakar. Stage 6 supposed to end up in a bivouac in Al Duwadimi, but because of rain and flood we go all directly to Riyadh. The competitors will have the longest stage from the whole Dakar with almost 600 liaisons, lots of dunes.
BUGGYRA!
Today's stage was okay. We broke the shaft on the 100 kilometer, so then we had to change it, and Joseph helped us and David. So thank you to them. We lost a lot of time from changing it, but the stage was very sandy and I liked it a lot. Some dunes that was hard to cross, especially after so many cars drove on it, so the road was a little bumpy, and it was a long way to the bivouac.
Very long day today, where on the track Tatra meets Kenem, Kenem meets Tatra, but important, everybody reached the bivouac here in Riyadh. Big change for tomorrow, because of the rain and because of the weather conditions, they are really tricky this year. There will be a marathon stage for the drivers where they have to rely on themselves, except 1-2 hour service. So mechanics work really hard on the trucks and the Kenems to prepare for tomorrow. Good night. Stage 7 is a marathon stage. It is a change that organizers have made because of the weather conditions. After 300 kilometers, all the competitors will come here to the service center, where they will have only 2 hours to maintain their vehicles, and then they will continue to the bivouac in Al Duwadimi just by themselves.
We had problems with the brakes on the way to the start, but we managed to fix it more or less. The beginning was sandy and then the end was more rocks. We just broke one belt and changed it with no problems. And now, long way to the service.
So tomorrow is not too much, but we will do our best.
Very good stage today for Jaroslav Valtera. Now we are in the service zone where it's allowed only 2 hours. All the cars are done. Last one remaining, Josef Machacek, will leave in about a minute. We'll join the team in the bivouac, and tomorrow we continue with the second part of the marathon stage. Eighth stage is the second half of the marathon stage and is also the last stage before the rest day, which usually is the toughest stage managed by the organizers. So let's have a look how it goes today.
BUGGYRA racing is cool, man. I follow them in YouTube and everything. Dakar.
Today was very fun. I enjoyed it. It was rocky and sandy and in the dunes. I didn't enjoy the rocks that much, like always, but I was being very careful not to get a puncture. Dunes was, some were really difficult, and then we were fighting together with Schultes. It was really funny. We were together in the dunes, then he got stuck, so then I passed him. But it was really fun. I had enjoyed today's stage. There was no problems, no stopping, so I'm happy.
The longest part of Rally Dakar is over. Tomorrow is a rest day. Actually, a rest day depends for whom. Definitely mechanics will have a lot of work. Drivers will have to relax and get enough of power and energy for the second half. So let's go. BUGGYRA have sent on Dakar this year the biggest crew ever, and how the bivouac looks like. Let's go, let's have a look. Now we are in the Can-Am section where the guys are maintaining these beauties.
So far the performance is good, reliability. We are battling with reliability and small things falling apart, but we are looking for the solution, and I hope the second half should be probably much better.
As they say, the tires are the black gold, so we have to have some tires. Now we are in the Tatra section. Of course, Tatras are bigger, much more difficult, and of course, much tougher work. Every truck has its own place and mechanics, so this is Schultes, truck of Walter, Robo Kasak, and the last one is the Tatra Puma of Radovan Kazarka. Sleeping and relax is same important as maintenance of the cars. So here our guys sleep and relax.
The rest day was really nice, was very relaxed, did some media, finally got to cleaning my room, so I'm very proud of that.
The race was nice. Ali managed well the car every day.
She's doing a great job actually. She's very fast, she's trying to adjust her driving style in terms of being more gentle to the car and last longer. So, but yeah, that takes time for everybody.
Well, the second half of Dakar, it'll for sure be harder because everyone's more tired. I also heard the stages should be more difficult, so very excited for that.
After the rest day, the sound of the engine is back, and we have a stage 9 with more than 300 kilometers. This is the last long stage, so let's go.
It was very fast. The first part was small dunes, which it was hard to read for me a little bit, so I went more careful. And then there was a lot of muddy and puddles where we got very wet. And I messed up my fresh overalls again. Oh Lord. Couldn't find one waypoint, so we lost a lot of time there. It was a very nice stage and some really beautiful canyons.
We all survived the crazy muddy stage. Walter even made a great result and podium. And tomorrow we finally move to Rub Al Khali Desert, stage 10. Let's go. Unfortunately, Dakar was again touched by very sad news, but so far it looks like we continue stage 10, 114 kilometers of a racing special and only dunes.
Today's stage was really difficult.
Short, 120 kilo, but more intensive. Here we start fast, we catch salties.
We had a small jump and almost rolled forward, but thankfully didn't, but back is a little bit bent. It was a short stage, but still a long day. So I'm happy we're at the finish.
First short get to know each other with the desert of Rub Al Khali is behind us, and tomorrow we continue with stage 11 and the first part of marathon stage.
The empty quarter, some difficult dunes, a lot of cars got stuck.
First part of today's marathon stage, stage number 11, starts in dunes. Finish in dunes, and there will be 275 kilometers in dunes.
Today's stage went really good. It was the first part of the marathon with no help at all. And it was in the empty quarter, some difficult dunes. A lot of cars got stuck, but luckily we didn't. We avoided them, and there was parts where we couldn't see much of the shadow, so it was really difficult. But we managed well. I had a lot of fun. I enjoyed it a lot. And car, it has no problems, so the repair should be nothing too serious. And looking forward to continue tomorrow.
All the cars have reached the bivouac in the middle of nowhere. Jaroslav Walter even climbing up the general classification. And tomorrow we continue with the second part of the marathon stage.
Today I was trying to push more.
Stage 12, actually the second part of the marathon stage, is happening on the Friday the 13th. So let's have a look who's gonna have a bad luck and a good luck.
It was the second part of the marathon, the real marathon, so no assistance. Yesterday we saved the car, so there was no problems. Today I was trying to push more. It was dunes, so I really like dunes in the empty quarter. Personally, I felt best for driving today. I'm not sure the final result, but I'm happy with today.
What to say? Stage like on a roller coaster. Somebody's happy, somebody less. But important is all cars are just heading to the bivouac with a beautiful sunset. And tomorrow we continue. Last two stages. This is the start of stage 13. As organizers said, this will be the toughest stage of the whole Dakar.
It was a day today. 6 kilometers after the start we had a problem with the power again. That doesn't sound so good. I help you.
Yeah.
And then we got stuck after trying to fix it.
We lose maybe 30 or 40 minutes to remove stand. I disconnect one connection on engine. After engine work well, we can drive.
And then we have a problem with the engine, so we're at the finish. And now a long drive back to the bivouac.
Stage number 13 is over. All the vehicles passed the finish line. Now we have 500 kilometers to the last bivouac in Al Hufuf. And tomorrow Grand final, let's go. From beautiful dunes we move to this unpleasant weather, but never mind, last stage is here, and last stage will decide whether you leave Dakar 2023 sad or happy.
Today we weren't able to start the stage, the final stage. Yesterday we had the problem with the engine and the guys worked all night to try and fix it, but on the way to the stage we had the problem again. We tried to fix it on the way, but by the time we fixed it, we missed the start.
Damn. I think it's too late.
So we weren't able to start the final stage.
It's half an hour from his time.
Not the way we wanted to finish the Dakar after such a long 2 weeks. It's experience and it's motorsport. Right now, not the best feeling the way to finish, but I finished my first Dakar, so happy about that. And now full focus for Abu Dhabi, my next GT race in a few days' time.
First Dakar with Ali. It was a little bit long and hard, but in 3 or 4 stages we had great result. We finished in top 10. I'm very proud of Ali. She's young, she's very strong, mentally strong, physically strong. Wow, it's good for the future. After this race at Dakar, we are confident for the next race.
Alia, she's been incredible. She's incredibly tough. She faced a lot of technical troubles, but at the same time, for her career, it's probably better. It happened this way for her first Dakar, because she understood right from the beginning.
First place next year.
Very good image of the team, because when the truck had problems they help each other, when the Can-Ams had problems they help each other. So yeah, massive thanks to the team, and I cannot wait for the next one.
Dakar 2023, in my view, it was incredible. I so appreciate each single member of our team for the dedication, loyalty, hard work. We have been here in the squad of 80 people and everybody working hand in hand, and it was really, in my view, it was incredible Dakar. All is been said and the story will be continued.